Snowmelt, ice jam, heavy rainfall, principal flood, 1887, 1923, 1936, 1970, 1973, 1976, 1979, 1987, 2008, 2009, 11, 15, 17, and 22, including conditions with heavy water in the snowpack. Snowpack at River's Head. Hottest spring on record.
Do you mind if I set up here? Well, free country, I guess. Ish. Oh, I'm not an anti-masker. Or a climate change denier.
Head of the river is the source. Biblically, too.
Oh, also, not an incel. Is it at top flood peak yet?
In a minute or two, it will be. For 60 seconds. That's the timing.
So it peaks for a minute and drops?
Yes, but it stays high, too. Repeated ice jams, flooding, sudden increase in temperature, heavy rainfall, also winds, gale and tornado, thunderstorm watches.
Right then. We are on the spectrum. How high's the water, Mama?
Elvis?
Johnny Cash?
Runoff from the snowmelt. Pressure on the ice cover. Flood workers exist for the Woolstock River since 1696.
Oh, also good for tourism. Floods and harvests, two biggest events in town.
March 1902. Unusually early breakup. Downstream movement of the ice cover due to heavy rains and warm temperatures raised water levels. 2 deaths were recorded.
Oh, good then. Cheery stuff.
Extensive damage, including washouts, inflicted for years. But it's getting faster. Worse. We could see it coming. We can still see it coming.
I can do Folsom Prison Blues for you. See the train a-comin' round the bend.
No runoff of the mansions in the floodplain and the rising sea level, and they fire the glyphosate doctor, so erosion, and they're paving Officer Square.
Big yellow taxi!
No soundtrack! No! Also, no. I'm not on the spectrum. I'm not afflicted. Not with that, anyway.
You from here?
Sure. Yes. No. Sure. Sort of.
Because you said anyway, not anyways. No S. So you're not from here.
80. 90 divided for the speed. And the date. Sorry, I have to concentrate here.
Oh, sure. So are you right or left-handed?
Kind of both. Or neither. Neither, really.
So you're synesthetic, like both left and right-handed.
Both-handed is ambidextrous.
I know. I'm just yanking your chain.
I get that a lot.
Because you're attractive.
No.
But you are. No offense. That's just a fact.
I know I'm supposed to say thanks, but I don't.
Don't what?
Beauty's only good for fooling people who believe in it.
Okay, then. Not attractive. I get it.
Weather conditions March of 1936 were similar to those of 1902, resulting again in an early break over the ice cover. But now we only have sheet ice. In February, after the thaw, when the birds die, they know from the counts.
A lot of ambidextrous people are also synesthetic. You know, that's like when you see colors with music or you feel like numbers have an attitude. Sometimes people see words and notations in the air. That's got to be pretty preoccupying.
But Rachel Carson couldn't get anyone to listen either, or Suzuki, so I don't know what I could have done differently.
Could be OCD.
I'm not seeing color. It's not OCD. I'm determining optimal jump height. No. Height is imprecise. Not height. Level. Jump level. Too high and you just get swept over to the Fort Nashwauk Motel. Too low and you get chucked in the mud downriver. It's easier to survive than you think. You have to knife blade in. Straight down and straight on.
Hey, anxiety attacks last 90 seconds. That's it, 90.
You have to make it fast. Fast in and fast away like you were never there.
Yeah, 90 seconds. That's why men don't get them. Short attention spans. Seriously?
Committed. I am making a commitment.
Okay, I get it. You mean it. Come back. Nothing's that bad.
I'm tired of being like this and it can't get better. We gave up. We just did. For wrapped up chicken breasts and trips to all-inclusives and cheaper heat.
Yeah, but the band plays on. That's a thing. That's real, too.
Let go. Let go or be dragged.
That's Buddhist. You can't use Buddhism to jump in the river.
No, it's you. You need to let go or be dragged. There's nothing else left of me. No hope, no optimism. I'll only drag, only straight down.
I'm not letting go.
Look, it's here. It's here now. The apex of the flood. I don't have more time. If I'm gonna go now, before it gets worse, before the next pandemic, before the graves all open up and the glaciers melt.
I see feelings. I do. Colored feelings. In the air, I taste them. Grief, bile, rage, green, yellow, hopelessness, bile, and bitter rage.
Come on, please. Please just let me.
I'm never letting go.
It's the deepest I've ever seen it.
60 seconds. That's a minute. You said a minute. We agreed to a minute.
It's all right. That was it. You can let go now.
I'm never letting go.
I was really gonna do it this year.
Yeah, I know, babe.
I really was.
I know.
I can't bear it.
Oh, I know.
I can't.
I
People have their breaking points.
know.
They do. They just do.
I know.
And I can't get back from mine.
Ours. Our breaking point.
I'm all alone.
I know, me too. We both are.
Is it aesthetic?
I looked it up for date night.
I was surprised by that.
Well, I figure if we're going to keep doing this, I got to mix things up. You ready?
Sure. I guess.
There's always next year. Hey, next year's just as good.
I guess.
I mean, we can't reverse climate change at this point, right? Plus, it gives me time to look some more things up.
Let's go home.
Yeah.